This is day 20 of our Japanese tour, October 2018, the Hiroshima Memorial Park and Museum. Hiroshima City is in the bottom left-hand corner of this map of Japan. We travelled to Hiroshima from Osaka on the JR train, and it was quite a lovely ride. So we'll start with our walk through the Peace Memorial Park, and it was, like everything in Japan, clean and tidy and well groomed and rather beautiful. Very modern and very bland in its appearance. Pause this if you want to read about the Pond of Peace, and it was quite beautiful. In amongst all this was a children's monument, obviously of the children who suffered during this Hiroshima bomb attack, and there's a statue and photographs and things, beautiful garden surrounding it. Then we walked further up to the end of the Pond of Peace to the Flame of Peace, and if you'd like to pause and read this, you're welcome. And here's a close-up of the actual flame, I believe. Pretty much down the southern end of the park is the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum, and it's dedicated to documenting the atomic bomb that fell on Hiroshima at the end of World War II. The museum was established in August 1955. It's a fairly modern building, but it's undergoing restoration. Here's a reminder of 8:15 AM on August 6, 1945. There's a wall of photographs of Hiroshima prior to the bomb, and it's a poignant reminder how a modern city, hustle and bustle, people everywhere. And then students in school, and then we're reminded about the time and date, and suddenly there's the same walk through. Follow the little light on the floor of the destruction and mayhem that happened after the blast. We're reminded of, all too often, of tsunamis and earthquakes and the destruction that we see on TV from those events, and then you look at this and you're reminded that 200,000 people died and 160,000 people probably died as a result of their injuries after that. Then we stood and watched a display of a 3D video of the bird's eye view looking from an aeroplane, probably August 6, 1945, of Hiroshima City. Put yourself in the position of witnessing this live in real time, way back in August 1945. And there goes the bomb and drops slowly onto the target, and the initial shock wave that comes from the blast, and the heat wave, and then the mushroom cloud that engulfs the whole city for miles and miles and miles. 600 feet in the air, and the destruction was 200,000 people dead, many maimed and injured, and you feel so sad. And then the cloud clears and you see the destruction, what the bomb did. And you're again reminded through the light display of the destruction that happened, and then prior to the bomb going off. Then there was a lot of other models and stories behind the models of the bomb and the buildings, and artifacts from families that witnessed the event, or people that witnessed the event, and families with the belongings. And here's a bottle that's burnt and melted, and a similar bottle that's probably in one piece. And these little touchscreen displays, you can go through and you can see lots of people there doing that virtual tour. And there were other displays, of course, and photographs of these school children. And there was an example of 1 kilogram of uranium-235 that actually went through fission, but the bomb was 50 kilograms. And here's some before and after photographs of the destruction that happened. We've all seen reminders of how the nuclear bomb caused shadows of people and buildings and things. In 2 or 3 seconds the temperature reached 3,000, 4,000 degrees and burnt people to smithereens and left shadows and images on walls. The video was produced by myself, and it's the end of another exciting video of our Japanese tour, Day 20, October 2018, of the Peace Memorial Museum in Hiroshima.